I think it's myth.
So I go with myth.
My vote on this is that it's a myth.
Those in the audience, you should be able to go vote.
So we've had 2 words so far come up on the Ovilus.
For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm a psychic medium.
I'm Greg, I'm a paranormal investigator. I've been doing it for about 15 years.
Hi, I'm Ryan. I've been doing paranormal investigating for close to 15 years. Kind of become the most hated paranormal investigator because I shoot everything down.
We're going to be analyzing videos and pictures that claim to have paranormal activity.
I thought that was very interesting when that smoke is hanging in the air like that.
Do we have someone with us who is telling us what that is? Not that who is speaking is actually the one in that video.
Coming from right here, one central area from within the house.
And it's time for Myth or Mystery. Welcome, everybody. My name is Greg Bakken, and as you can see, we have some wonderful people with us here tonight that we're going to get to here in a second to introduce themselves. We all do this wonderful show every week, and it's personally my favorite night of the week doing this. So it's good to see you all. How are you all doing tonight?
Great.
Excellent.
Great. All right. So let's so first of all, before we introduce everyone, I just want to introduce myself real fast. My name is Greg Bakken. I am a paranormal investigator, been doing this for a little while now, and I have a gaggle of friends with me tonight, including Avi the Ovilus, that is going to be people is new. It must be talking. I can't be talking about us. And also I have behind me, I have the REM pod that it's more than welcome to go off anytime it likes. And then I have that we might use later, if Miriam wants, is the pendulum. So we have all sorts of fun stuff here. And then I do a radio show on AM 950 nightly at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time called Ghost Box Radio. And would love it if some of you would join and listen. It's on immediately after we are done with this. So let's move on to our researcher and producer, Harlow. How are you doing tonight?
Doing good tonight, thanks.
Well, thank you very much. I hope and once again, I cannot say enough all the work that Harlow puts into every one of these and everything in general. Do you sleep ever?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
She slept while I was gone for a couple days. She was
True. That is true.
Woo!
She's like I have a break.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's fantastic. And now Harlow is going behind the scenes to keep this well-oiled machine going as we continue what we like to call, because it is what it's called, myth or mystery. So unless you have anything that you want to talk to us about, or a joke, do you have a joke? No,
I'm
you
not
don't.
going to go there, but maybe next time.
Hi,
Harlow.
Yeah, Harlow. And then we have Mr. Ryan Headley. How are you this evening?
Great.
Do you have
I'm doing good.
He sounds like a robot.
Honestly, yeah, no
I am
kidding.
a robot.
Do people check on you to see if you're actually breathing? Like put a mirror up to your nose or something? My God, I'm fine, thank you. I don't know.
He did sound like that.
I'm doing great. I love doing these shows with you guys. It's a lot of fun. I've been doing the paranormal for about 15 years. A little bit less than Greg, and throughout that time, people have come to me with their evidence, and I tend to shoot a lot of it down, trying to find the truth, and gets me a less than positive reputation. A lot of people don't like what I have to say, but it's the truth, or as far as I know, the truth.
We've been doing it about the same amount of time. Yeah,
pretty close. Yeah.
I mean, it's and here's the thing. I'm not one to give anyone any sort of credit or kudos or any sort of like positive reinforcement. That's really not my thing. But I do hear this hurts actually. I'm probably going to be like stigmata. I'm going to be bleeding out of my eyeballs and stuff when I say this, but I get a lot of people who say that they really enjoy what you're doing on this show. So,
well, thanks everybody.
Yeah, isn't it fun? Oh, should I not talk yet since I haven't been officially introduced? Sorry.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's it. You are correct to wonder that. No, but and of course, Miss Miriam. Yes.
Hi,
What-
my name's Miriam. I'm a psychic medium. I specialize in aliens, dark energy, remote viewing, whatever else comes my way. But I wanted to say that, we started this show just really like bagging on Ryan and like really taking joy and just being so cruel to him. And then all of a sudden it was like the world turned on me and Greg, and they're like, we really enjoy Ryan. We really enjoy when he comes on. And even if I don't agree with him, and I'm like, no, that's like
Oh,
goes completely against our whole thought process of this show is to hate Ryan.
Yep.
Now,
well, yeah. I mean, that's the thing. I mean, Ryan. I mean, first of all, Ryan as a person, we don't really want to get into that. But Ryan, as his role here is video analysis. I was like, what is it? Analyst? No, analysis. Sorry. that he is really good at that. So I mean,
what are you gonna do?
you've not
Yeah.
been on an investigation with him though, Miriam, where you're just excited because you're like, I got a full-bodied apparition on camera, and then it's like, well, you do notice that they are wearing that blur you're looking at is wearing the same color scheme as that person standing over there, and I think it's just a blur image that you're looking at.
That's actually happened too.
Is that what he does?
Oh yeah, no, God.
Oh yeah.
So it's still fair to say we could print up T-shirts that say "I hate Ryan."
Oh no, I mean, I have a
sure.
couple of my own already, but I printed those years ago, and we don't even want to talk about the billboard. So, I just
See it every day on my way home, Greg.
well, I put it near your house. I wanted your kids to always remember what I felt about you. So, I mean, that's just life. So, no, but in all seriousness, I was being serious. So, with that being said, why don't we go ahead and let's play Myth or Mystery. And for those of you who do not know and are joining us for the first time, number one, thank you very much. And also, if you could share this video to all your friends and everywhere else, let them know that we're on the air right now. We'd really appreciate it, because audience participation is a big part of what we're going to be doing tonight. Myth or Mystery is an interactive paranormal show with a panel of experts and audience participation. I told you so. The panel of experts will individually determine myth, mystery, or unknown. Myth is not paranormal. Mystery is paranormal. Unknown means not paranormal, but may not be man-made or faked either. The audience is polled throughout the show to determine their analysis of each video, myth, mystery, or unknown. When the panel is not unanimous, the audience polling will be the tiebreaker. The audience will also have opportunities to win prizes via the paranormal trivia question segments. If you're watching on Facebook, jump over to YouTube to join the polling. YouTube polling is at Mariam Faresh, and they'll be up on screen. I'm going to put it in the comments as well. There are nearly as many people, and this is the important part about what we're doing. There are nearly as many people creating fake paranormal and UFO videos these days as there are people trying to capture genuine evidence. Add to that the capabilities of modern technology such as hologram projections, jetpacks, and programmable drones. It's becoming increasingly more difficult to know what is real. That's why shows like Myth or Mystery are important in helping us to remember to always use our intuition and evaluate with a critical eye. So that's why we love this. That's why we love this show. So
thank you, Jill Jade, for sharing. Really appreciate it.
Yes,
Linda, Ryan, Linda has a question for you. How many things have you debunked?
I couldn't even tell you at this point. More than I have found questionable or myth, that's for sure.
Well, how many people do you hear crying out there?
Well, and the
It
question
never stops.
And the question is, what are we talking about debunked for the show, or just your life in general, that you go up to people and you're just like, that's not really a ham sandwich, or whatever is in your weirdo
Or does
world.
he say it to his wife? His wife's like, listen, Ryan, this weekend we got to do da-da-da. And he's like, no, actually, that's not true at all. That's false. And I'm going to prove to you why that's actually false. She's like, these are our children's lives, Ryan. And he's like, I'm sorry. He gets,
I know, Ryan. That's a role reversal you just did there, Miriam. That's a role reversal. That's not how that works in that household.
Let's totally air his dirty laundry. Go ahead, Greg. We got time.
Yeah. Okay. We're not showing any videos tonight. We're just going to be talking about Ryan personal life. So let's should we, Ryan? I think you'd probably want us to get to the first video, right?
Sure, unless you want to keep ripping on me, I'm fine with either
Oh,
one.
we do, but maybe people might want to actually see something. Miriam, are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. First round of myth or mystery.
This video, reportedly from Thailand in December of 2023, has gone viral. A humanoid figure is seen atop a mountain, performing movements similar to prayer.
Look at that. What the heck was that?
Viewer comments range from it being a reemergence of the Nephilim from the Hebrew Bible to claims it relies on an optical illusion, enhanced by the fog so dimensions appear greater. The video also taps into an old conspiracy theory about a race of giants, which stemmed from a satirical website nearly 20 years ago, claiming the Smithsonian Institute purposely destroyed thousands of giant skeletons. Photos surfaced of massive skulls and bones, but were later proven to have been created for a Photoshop contest. Yet many still believed in the existence of giants.
Oh man,
That's a good one. Look at 2 million views, 184,000 likes, 5,000 comments.
a lot
Lot
of
going
traffic.
on in that video. Yeah.
yeah, there is. Yeah, there is. And
Let
on
me
our
put this
sheet,
to us. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say on our sheet it says that I go first. Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first, Miriam?
Listen, you might have a script, but let's not follow it. Let's
I-
just
why-
throw that
why-
out the
why-
window and
Why start now, right? I mean, that's
why start now? No, yeah, I like. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to mess that up. Let's begin. So here's the intro. Okay, so just so you know, if you guys hear anything, it's my husband practicing his bass.
Oh.
So if you hear any like sounds in the
Okay.
background, and can I just give you a quick funny story on that? Back when I was doing unexplained cases a few years back, Bruce's stereo, he was playing his music somehow across paths with our show, and you heard like this man speaking in the background for a second, and for a moment everyone thought we were having a paranormal video experience caught right there. And then after the show, Bruce was like, did you hear me, blah blah blah, and I was like, are you kidding? It was you the whole time. So anyway, there we go. Here's the thing. Does everyone see the polling up? Does everyone see the polling? Hold on, I want you guys to be able
I'm
to
not
vote.
seeing it on my end.
Let's see. Isn't there a giant from the Bible named Goliath? Interesting. There very well may be. This is okay. I'm just waiting to see if the polling's up. Brian, do you have it? Did you refresh on your side?
Yeah, I still don't see anything.
Hmm.
Okay,
Try to
let's
get back
see.
into it.
Oh, it's
I don't know.
going. It's going.
Yeah, it's
Harlow's
going
got
to-
some numbers, so it's going.
All right.
So here's what I've got on this. I'm going to jump into my world, and I'm going to let go of the comments for just a minute, and I'm going to go. This is human, okay? I don't now, as for those of you that know me, I don't follow conspiracies. I'm not saying they're right or wrong. I just choose not to, okay? So some of these other stories that Harlow's researched and such, I don't know about them. I do that purposely so I can read with a clear view. This feels human. Is this a large giant human? That I don't know. This is a human though. When I ask or kind of move into how this person got to where they're at, I was being shown a trail. So obviously there is a way to get there that most people don't travel on this trail that I was told, because it's on the edge. I mean, obviously there's a mountain there. So for me to say it's on the edge of a mountain isn't freaking amazing. Like, it's like, no shit. We all see that. But it is a trail that's kind of off the beaten path, not kind of, is off the beaten path, and is in a location that very few people go, very few people are seen. And so there is this little bit of, there's something unusual about it that I'm being told, that this person that is being shown has done something that was a little, I almost want to say, kind of defied gravity. Not literally, but in a way, they did do something that the average Joe doesn't do. But ultimately, this is a human. That's what I'm getting. But it would be interesting to use the pendulum, Greg, just to kind of I don't know, just to maybe, I found this video really fascinating, and I find the vibe of it very fascinating. So I guess the question is, for me, did this person, I first want to know, is this person a monk?
Nope.
Did this person walk up to this location?
Yes.
Okay. Did this person do it to show off?
No.
So does this person do this as a part of a ritual or some form of spiritual work, if you will?
No.
Okay, I'm out.
Is this? Oh, go ahead.
Is that person human? Yes, but it's a reverse swirl. Normally,
What does that mean?
Yeah,
I don't know what it means, but it's giving me yes, but it's going it's going clockwise, where normally it would go counterclockwise for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it feels weird, actually, because I'm so used to it going a different way.
It
Isn't
looks
that
weird, even.
What does it mean? Sorry. I've composed myself now.
That's
Ryan.
crazy.
Ryan, you got one?
Yeah. Is this person closer than what the video makes it appear?
Yes. So basically, you're getting the pendulum to do your job. Basically, is what you're just saying.
Ryan, you don't get it both ways. Leave Penji alone. I wanted to, Greg, we've got our Avi and our Penji.
Look at Penji? All right.
Avi and Penji. Yep. Ryan, keep your little paws off.
Normally, they never work for me. And Greg, you can probably attest to that. I never use them.
Can you do my job for me, please? Can you do my job for me?
Well, wait, pendulums don't work for me either. But yet on this show, that pendulum always talks to all three of us.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's a good one. It was picked out for me. So
nice.
I'm gonna. That's awesome. Oh, someone bought it for you, or like a spirit guide picked it out for you?
Someone got it for me, actually. Yeah. No, I bought it myself. Never mind. What day is it? Who are you people?
What's happening here? Okay, so hold on really quick. Linda Judd asked if Bruce is still working on the show theme song. That's funny. No. Okay, but I need to tell you guys, myth, mystery, or unknown.
Yes.
Yep.
I have to go with myth because of everything I said. I'm not being told it's a giant or anything like that, which, so I'm going to go with myth.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going to go, and I believe that it is the reincarnation of Andre the Giant, who is going to be wrestling again for the WWE. And so, no, I don't really know. I think ultimately it just, nothing about it seems paranormal to me. Nothing about it. I mean, yeah, you have people screaming, which, that's interesting. I think that's kind of, I don't want to use the word fake because I don't know what it is. But whenever you have people's reaction, that is something. Brad is like Godzilla. It kind of looked like that, from afar. And, at first I thought too, it's like, oh, what's going on? And then it's like its arms moving and stuff. And it is kind of crazy, right? I mean, it's very crazy how all that looks, but I think it's an optical illusion. of something, and I think it's kind of a shared optical mistake that we are being all kind of messed up with, and I think that that's just something that is just kind of what it's a shared experience, but it's a wrong shared experience. I also say it is myth.
Ryan, do you have
So,
a board you want me to put up?
yeah, let me go through the poll numbers first, though.
Sorry, sir. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm
we
so
were
sorry,
sitting
sir.
at 56% myth, 11% mystery, and 33% unknown.
Oh,
So
I feel like the 33% unknown, that's the biggest percentage of unknown we've ever gotten. We've always been
mhm.
really heavy in the myth or the mystery,
Yeah.
but in the unknown, that's really cool. You know, can I say something really quick? Before I think there's always something interesting to say about viral videos because yeah, I mean, on one hand, yeah, you can have, we want to believe, right? People want to believe that it is something that there is more out there than than the physical, and there is. And that's why my point is, I sometimes I feel like except for videos that are clearly put together and acted out, sometimes I feel like the masses all feel something, that there is something about this video that's, you know, it could be a little like to find out would be really interesting that it's not maybe paranormal, but there is something extra unique going on in there. That's all.
And I think that's a good point. And one of the things I'm a big I love to study like miracles, like religious miracles. And
Mhm.
one is the Fatima, the Lady of Fatima, and I believe that's the one where everyone had this shared experience of seeing like the sun kind of dance in the sky and stuff. I'm not sure what that was. I don't know if it's been debunked over all these years. It was back in I think in the early 20s or something like that. But the point is like it's once again it's that shared experience, and I also think, and I think that we can see it more so now with viral stuff, that people glom onto what they see and they don't go any further. Therefore,
Mhm.
the following grows on it whatsoever. People believing what memes say. People say that
Yep.
Abraham Lincoln once told us, "Don't believe everything you read on the internet." It just kind of grows and grows and grows. So yeah.
Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln said that. But can I respond to what Abby's saying? Because I think what Abby's saying is interesting. Is um, if that many people saw it and responded, shouldn't did we get something on Avi?
We did. We got two. We got or three. Us, sacrifice, and truck.
Hmm.
Okay. Um, hold on. Where's Abby? Let's talk to Abby for a sec. If that many people saw it and responded to it, shouldn't it be real? Obviously that's why we have the show, but I think Abby, for my role on the show, I want to lean into that a little bit and say, it's so important that we follow our intuition, but in order to follow our intuition, we have to be clear, and our emotional body needs to be clear, because sometimes intuition can be misconstrued with emotion and excitement and that oh my god moment. But if our intuition is really clear and strong because we're eating right and exercising and meditating and doing all these things in therapy, we can all experience something paranormal. Or like you're saying, if everyone's having that experience, listen, I'm with Abby in what I was saying earlier, which is that i believe that I believe, because of what my intuition is telling me, something was going on there. Like this guy has this extra ability to do, I don't know what that something is, whether it's scale the side of a mountain or something, right?
Yeah.
And so that would be what everyone's first instinct was to feel, especially people that live there are like, how did he get up there? There's no way you can get up there, right? And I think that's more of, you know, to say in Abby's response of, yeah, like it is fair to say people are feeling and seeing something, assuming that video is 150% legit. I think you can go with everyone's immediate intuitive response to it is that what, because I'm always going to lean into your intuition first, but I'm also always going to say our intuition has to be clear, which means the emotional body can't be interfering with the intuition, because that's when it becomes something else. And intuition is a real subtle experience. It's very quiet, and it can be our first reaction, but so can emotion can also be your first reaction. And so to know that your intuition is never going to yell at, never say never, because it can yell if you're in danger and you're not supposed to be in danger, but for the most part it's a subtle experience that we're going to have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. I just wanted to, this is a different angle of it here. Kind of more zoomed in, and it's a little bit shorter so we can talk about it, and it'll keep on playing loop here. What got me is right on the bottom of the screen. There's going to be a tree right here. And then if you look, right there's that tree. It's not very far away from there where this thing is.
Yeah.
Now it's zoomed in, yes, I'll give you that. But we're not talking a huge distance away. Like even when you're looking at the figure up there, you can still make out trees and or branches and almost leaves of these things. So we're not talking a super long distance away. You know, we're not zoomed in looking at it a mile away or anything. The other thing that I wanted to look at is this is the original one here. And these posts, and once he's done talking here about his little spiel, sorry, I couldn't trim it up any. At one point, and I couldn't get it, but it looks almost like those posts are holding up like a sheet of plexiglass, almost like a protective barrier.
Sure.
Right in here between the two, there's the fog is a little bit different, and I'm sorry I can't really pause this right now. That got me thinking of an old trick that they used to use in the theater. It's called Pepper's Ghost. Sorry. And what it is you use a sheet of glass basically to cast a reflection. So in this case, the candle posts the reflection on the glass, and then the viewer looks at the glass and sees it. It's an old theater trick that they used to use. I'm not saying that's what happened, but the fog could have had something to do with it. You know, this guy may not even be down camera view. He may be behind us, and it's just reflecting off of something too. Given all of that I'm looking at, I got to go myth with this one.
I got a question for you. When
Yeah.
the fact that you have people who are responding to it and they're freaked out by every movement, do you think? I mean, to me, that says, and I'm just trying to, you know, I just want your thoughts on it. If you have that, either that was added after the fact or when it was happening there, to me, either way, because I agree with you on this, it feels like then was it meant to try to fake?
Yeah. You know, their reactions are real, whether or not that they're part of the original video or whatever is going on. It's hard to say nowadays. Like you said, there's so many fakes out there, but, you know, I feel like, and actually my other list just said angle. Like we were talking about how the angle of the glass can play tricks. I think that's what it is more than anything to me, that this is a reflection of something else.
Yeah. So you say myth.
Myth would be my vote.
Got it.
I don't think
The trick from Scooby-Doo. Yep.
yeah, that would be awesome if Ryan pulled up a Scooby-Doo cartoon and was like, so let me show you the comparison to this. Remember when Scooby?
But you got to do it in your Shaggy voice. Can you do a
I
Shaggy
can't do a
voice,
do a Shaggy
Ryan?
voice. I'm sorry.
Can you do a Scooby-Doo voice?
No,
I don't know. Do robots
Now's
do
not
other
the time.
voices?
If it sounds like a robot, I sure can do it. No. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. So, are we going to look at the scoreboard yet?
Yeah.
or-
What do we got here, folks? Are we good on Harlow? Are we ready for a scoreboard? Let's see. Oh, here we go, people. What do we got? 56% myth, 11% mystery, 33% unknown. All right. I like it. Pendulum says it's a person. Clockwise, Ovulus says sacrifice. Ovulus says sacrifice us.
Well, there you go.
How random is the word truck, though? But you know what I thought of when I saw that? What if he drove a truck up that hill?
There was actually a comment on one of them that I saw that said that somebody proved that this was a guy in a truck.
Oh,
Isn't that funny?
I didn't see the proof of it or proof of anything, but there was a comment on one of these that said it was a guy in a truck.
wow.
Isn't that interesting? That's so cool. I'm so glad you said that, Ryan, because it's so cool when the Ovulus has last week, for anyone that wasn't watching, which was a lot of you, because I can see our audience number right now. Last night before the show started, the Ovulus said Nana. And I had just been talking about my mom, who we call Nana, because we bought her a shirt. I'm just choking. Excuse me. I'll be fine. And we bought her a shirt. So I just thought it was amazing that the Ovulus had said Nana, and I was talking about Nana, and now the Ovulus says truck in the comments. I love you, Avi.
Yep. Always comes through for us. Both of them do. Yeah. So let's see here. We got that. Then are we ready to move on to trivia?
You got another hard one this week?
Oh, what's that?
You got another hard one?
Oh, gosh.
Yeah,
I was like, Ryan, what did you just say?
We're all like, what? What's going?
Jesus, all we heard was.
I don't even know how to react to that. So we'll just do this.
Just move on.
I am disappointed it doesn't have a picture of Bruce's hat in that video, but we shall move forward. We have 5 seconds for you to answer the question that I'm going to ask. Now, folks, remember, don't use Google. Don't do anything. If you cheat, that's going to be you're gonna make God cry. So we don't want you to do that tonight. Here we go. Who hosted the Fox special Alien Autopsy? You have 5 seconds as of now. All right. So once again, the question is, who hosted the Fox special Alien Autopsy? And so far, nobody has responded, which is actually very. Oh, here we go.
There we go.
Here we go, people.
From Nerd Nation. We got. Well, that's not how you spell Jonathan. So sorry. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm not kidding at the same time. So well done. We're very happy for you. You win.
Who is this? Who is Six Boy 73? Do we know him? Them?
I do know who it is, but I don't know who it is. I mean, I should. As soon as you say who you are, I'm going to be like, yeah, I know. So put out yourself.
Harlow, you got that? That's for you.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so Sticks Boy 73, you are entered in the drawing, which will happen at the end of this month.
It's Chuck. Okay, I know who. Yeah, okay. I thought it might have been
Chuck. Okay,
Good
so
job,
Chuck, you're going to be entered into the drawing at the end of this month. We're going to pick from a hat, and you're going to get a free T-shirt.
Sure.
Question mark? Yes, we're doing a T-shirt. We did a mug last month, so we'll do a T-shirt this month. So congratulations, but we'll put you in the hat. We put it in my husband's hat, and we mix it around, and we'll pull out a name.
He wears it, and the names that stick to his head are the winners. So that's just how that works. All right. Are we ready to move forward?
Yeah.
All right. Myth or Mystery, I'd like to welcome Ghost Inspector Greg. Not me, but Ghost Inspector Greg, who will be doing our Viral Videos of the Week segment. Greg has over 26,000 plus followers and consistently posts some of the great paranormal videos caught on camera. We have polling up for you, the audience, to vote on which of these viral videos you would like to see analyzed next. And we're going to go through those right now.
Hey everybody, Ghost Inspector Greg here, and welcome to this week's Viral Videos. This first video comes from pen_paranormal, and it shows a soul leaving a rescue helicopter as it's leaving off of the ground. At Ghost Inspector Greg, I have several 100,000 views of this video alone. I find it very interesting. Could it be just an optical illusion? Could it be, something with lighting, whatever, or could it be a soul? So the second video is a Ghost Inspector Greg exclusive. And it shows apparitions, mist, something floating in a hallway below some stairs, and what appears to be basically legs walking away. I happen to know this one is legitimate.
This footage comes from a friend of mine who wishes to remain anonymous. Did you see that? This footage is from their security camera from their chateau in Canada. It was locked up. Nobody home. This is some of the most amazing footage that I have ever come across.
So let us know what you think. And hey, come on along, let's go ghost hunting. Until next week.
All right. Thank you very much, Ghost Inspector Greg. And right now, if you haven't done so, please put in your idea, vote in the poll of which video you'd like to see analyzed next. And I don't know if we're ready to see any results yet, or what would you all like to do there?
You guys ready, or do we
Ryan.
want to give it a couple more seconds?
Yeah, let's give it a few more seconds. Maybe you want to, let's talk about maybe the time change or no?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, absolutely.
So, what do you guys think about an 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which would be 10 Central, 11 Eastern? We've been kind of throwing around the idea of doing going live 1 hour later, because some people say that the time slot we're in right now, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, is early. So, of course, we had to create a poll, because that's what we do, was create polls here to find out if 7 works, 7 Pacific Standard Time, which is 7, 10, 11, or if you'd like to do 1 hour later. So once we're done with this poll, we'll go to the next poll.
And then we'll have one more after that.
I think this poll is pretty much set. We're at 80% Greg exclusive. So that's a pretty good one there. We're going to go with that one.
No kidding.
Now,
All
now
right.
for the intelligent people in our audience, my good friend Chuck says, won't that conflict with Greg's show? And that is that's a very valid point, and I appreciate it. But we also decided, because we do replays on Thursday night, so I can go ahead and do this on Ghostbox Radio page on Facebook and things, we'll just move everything back an hour. And we'd much rather for Thursdays have this in a spot that people would really love to watch it. So whether it switches or changes or it stays the same, that's the show. My show is always a pre-record on Thursdays anyway. So
All right. Thanks, you guys.
That's how that works, Miriam.
The secret is out.
So we did the polls for the videos. Do we want to hold off on
What?
I wasn't ready for that one.
Yeah. What? There was no one over here. That's was that Scooby-Doo? Was that Scooby-Doo?
My boy?
Yep.
You think we're talking about another dog from somewhere? I mean, look at
That's
that.
my boy. That's my little boy. He's my little boy.
And I have a little, don't get me started, because I'll just baby talk for the rest of the show. And then
That's the end of the show right
girl.
there.
Oh, there's a little girl. Oh, she's so cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, sorry. Then as the numbers just drop. We got 2 viewers right now.
I don't even know what's going on. So yeah.
Okay, so oh wait, do it again.
Do what?
I
Scooby-Doo.
don't know. You're Scooby-Doo.
It's not a very
Pretty
good
good at
one.
that.
Yeah, thank you.
Why can't
I'm
everyone
listening.
be like Jill? Why don't you guys just change your work schedule so you can watch our show? I mean,
No, I mean that's
how is
it too.
7 Pacific Standard Time too early? I don't know. I'm just trying to be nice because some people have said the show's kind of early for them, but I feel like 7 p.m. is the answer. Although, I have to take a poll to find out.
What did Jeremy say again?
The show has gone to the dogs.
York,
Hold on.
Jeremy York Peppermint Patty. What did he say again? Let's see. That means I'd be able to use the show as an excuse to cut my own show, Supernatural Talk, at 2 hours. I think the content should be the one to tell you that one, Jeremy. Anyway, so
Wow.
yeah, let me try to save myself from that one. Are we ready to go on to the next video, or what's going on around here?
Please move on.
Here we go. Here's number 2.
You did number 2.
Sitting in their living room at home, a family in Texas notices something out of their window.
Did something spray out of it?
Yeah. At first, they think it's a plane, but they see a fog around it, and the dad starts filming. He captures what seems to be a mist or light or something spraying out of the front of the anomaly.
And it just took off.
It then accelerates out of sight.
All right. So
I love myself some alien videos.
Yep, absolutely. So let's start with Miriam. With what's your thoughts on what we saw here? Don't forget to go vote, folks.
All right. Hold on. Vote now on image 2. Okay, so I don't know what this is, but I'm not connecting to an alien group. But I don't know what not that anyone's asking me to know what it is, obviously, but I'm not connecting to an alien group. That's all I can tell you. As my role here, all I can say is I'm not connecting to an alien group. That doesn't mean it's not alien, although me and aliens tend to go, arm in arm. So if I'm not connecting to one, I don't think it is one. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel bad saying that. I kind of feel bad. Like I feel like I'm turning my back on my alien brothers and sisters, but no one's talking to me. No one's like, hey, it's us, we're here. And for those that have watched before, when it is them, we don't stop talking. So I do not feel it's man-made. I do not feel it's fake. I do feel like it's like a star or cloud or something like that.
So if okay, and I know the answer to my own question before I ask, but you said that you don't think it's alien, but you don't think it's man-made. So what do you think that could be then?
Man-made isn't faked, or like man-made is in.
Yeah. It's not fake.
Okay, so it's
okay.
But like I'm going to sound really dumb right now, which I'm fine with, but I don't know, it's like an asteroid or it's a cloud or it's a shooting star, or you know what I mean? Like it's something like that.
So not from the Earth, or I'm putting words in your mouth. Never mind.
I'm just saying it
Yeah.
does feel like it's coming from the cosmos, but it's not alien, right?
Got it.
Okay.
So what does that mean then for your vote?
I don't want to say myth for a second time because then I feel like I'm Ryan, and the last thing I want to do is be like Ryan.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. And I'm gonna say unknown. You want to know why I can say unknown? Because it's not fake. It's not man-made. It's something from the cosmos. It's a star or a cloud or something. So I'm gonna go with unknown. Just to defy Ryan. I mean, what am I, 10? But I kind of want to do that.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I'm with you. I mean, I just, yeah, no, I get it. I get it. These get tough after a while, don't they?
They do.
So
They do.
So in my mind, there's a couple things that I noticed that when that thing was flying around and it has kind of the glow around it, right? And that's what they were talking about, and that's what I think kind of a lot of people are just being, that they're focusing on that. There's other streaks of light that to me look like that they might be from like either like I wouldn't even go as far as saying searchlights or anything, but anything that's emanating light. So to me, it means like that somewhere that there's some sort of dust or maybe fog or something like that is picking up somewhere, and that I think really, quite frankly, I do not see that as alien as at all. I think that is probably something fairly easy to explain away. And I'm not going to give it unknown. I'm going to give it a myth.
You're coming down hard on that one.
I sure am. Matter of fact, that deserves a. So,
there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, why do you get an applause?
Because I know where the button is.
All right. Fair enough.
All right. Before I go, the polling showed us at 62% myth, 25% mystery, and 12% unknown. So
wait, how much myth?
62.
Wow, easy guys. Jeez.
Yep. So for this one, I took a couple of still shots, and Greg, I was seeing the same streaks you are. Sorry, my cursor is way off. We got those streaks running there, and then a couple frames later, we had another streak coming up on the top here, right there. And then right at the end, it really kind of showed me what probably was. So this is shot from inside of a house, and we have a light here reflecting off the window here. So we have a lot of glare coming off the windows. We have a light source right at the window, so we have a lot of glare coming in to this. So those streaks, Greg, I think are either glare or dust on the window, maybe fingerprint smudges. Yeah. That's what we're seeing there. And then when I started looking into this first one a little bit more, I know I've seen that light before. So I went out and I looked. To me, those are pretty similar. One's obviously closer than the other. That is a helicopter with a spotlight on at night.
Oh, yeah.
To me, they're almost identical. If I would make this one smaller and kind of resize it to fit kind of the same zoom and stuff, we could get to pretty much the same thing. And if we get into the same thing that we were talking about before with the reflection, here's one of a bus with a church inside of the bus. Obviously, that's not the case, but glass does weird things and it reflects weird. This could have even been a car behind this glass reflecting off from the other side of the house. To me, this is just a myth. I don't see anything paranormal about this one.
Yeah. You know what, Ryan?
What?
That deserves a.
Oh, I actually get one.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Boo. Just because.
Oh, that's funny. So are we so clearly the bus driver stole that church. Yep, that is.
Yep.
Wait, where are you reading that?
in the comments. They put comments in, and from there you can. Yeah, there you
Yeah, wah, wah.
go. So anyway, you're gonna say something. I was gonna talk over you.
I was gonna sing a little song.
Oh,
You
please
want to
do.
join me?
Yeah.
No. I felt like when I held the mic, I felt like I was about to sing a little song.
A little ditty.
A little ditty. No, actually I'm not. 45% myth, 36% mystery, 18% unknown. Got it.
Yeah.
Heard you guys loud and clear. Cool.
I think the audience deserves a round of applause on that one too.
Yeah, well, you're wrong. No, I'm just kidding. Here you go. For you. All right. So, okay, with that then, why don't where's the band button on this thing? So why don't we go ahead and move on to trivia question number 2, unless you all have something more to say about this.
No, I think we covered this one pretty good.
All right, trivia question number 2.
Bring it.
Now, seeing who's on in the audience tonight, I think this is actually going to be a very easy one, but see who gets to it first. Once again, you have 5 seconds to answer the question. And if, and no, there isn't. And if you answer it, your name gets put into Bruce's hat and to be never seen again. So the question is, what was the name of the vampire in the main vampire in the book Salem's Lot? Okay, I want the first and second name, first and last name, and you have 5 seconds. Here we go. So once again, folks, what was the name of the main vampire in the book Salem's Lot? I'd like to see the first and last name, please. You know, someone's enjoying the booze tonight or something. Chuck. Nope, that's not right either. The editing is really good.
The editing is really good.
Really good on that.
You guys know that well, that's me and Harlow.
Yeah, no, it is always really good. And I don't know if you know or care, I used to run an editorial. And
oh, really?
Yeah. And so
I do care then, yeah.
I edit. I also edit video. And that is one thing I know is you have the pacing so well on there.
Thank you.
So yeah, no, it's good that Jeremy points that out. Pretty soon, Jeremy, you just need to answer because no one else is. So
all these ones you think are easy, Greg, nobody's getting.
I know.
Linda wrong?
It's not Roger Moore. Okay.
It's not Roger. Cracked Skull Paranormal. I love that name. Where do we send videos? I'm going to put that banner up right now.
And I'll put it into the I'm going to put it into the chat, the email address. So
send them in. We'd
there
love
we
to look
go.
at some of your videos.
There we go. Jeremy finally got it because he's like, let's put everyone out of her misery. The answer is Kurt Barlow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job, Jeremy.
If you say so.
It is, and it deserves a. So yeah. So once again, Jeremy's like the 70th time his name is in the hat. But we do want to quickly go through. Ed, you're a little late. We do want to kind of remind people about the merchandise that you can get. And so once again, take a look of how you can get a hold of the merchandise yourself. And then because we can, don't forget this, folks. Now, Miriam, is that your eyeball in the videos? I've always thought it was, and you know.
No, but can we talk really quick about True Crime Psychic Guy? I should have made a little promo for that, and I forgot. I was so busy this week. Harlow and I are doing a new podcast called True Crime Psychic Guy, where, excuse me, we take true crime cases and I answer the unanswered questions via my psychic readings. We have our first episode posted. It's really fascinating. I've already forgotten Ben McDaniel, I think was his name. I'm sorry. When I do readings, I don't retain information well after or before, but he was basically lost doing a dive, and there's all kinds of stories swirling around what happened to him. How come they never found his body? And so Harlow did a lot of research, asked a lot of questions, and I answer a lot of those questions. And our next episode is going to be on I'm going to add you to the stage, Harlow, because I forget. It's a plane that went down. Which one is it?
Malaysia Airlines 370.
Mm.
We're missing it in 2014, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do a reading on that and see if we can answer some of those questions also.
That's
awesome.
fantastic. That's
Thanks.
fantastic. And you can get the podcast everywhere podcasts are.
YouTube and Spotify.
Fantastic. And once again, the name of it is True Crime Psychic Eye.
Yep.
Very cool. And as we start to close things out here, Harlow, do you have any parting words for us this evening?
No, just hoping everybody does listen to the podcast. It should be interesting. There's so many conspiracy theories with that case. So there's a lot of unanswered questions that we can shoot for.
Yeah.
Between the two of you and Miriam, you're doing so much on this show, and then you're doing a podcast, and then you're doing lives, Miriam. And so, boy, do any of you sleep, or you're vampires, or what's going on over there?
I know there's not there. We kind of do go a lot. It's like 24/7. Anton, are they current cases or cold cases? We're trying to be respectful of families and not doing new cases, because some people don't believe in psychics, and I don't want anyone to be offended. So we're doing 10 years or older, unless someone submits a case to us that it's their case, right? Then obviously I would do that. Thank you, Jill. Check out the first episode we have that's already there. And this is the plane in Malaysia, or was it India?
Malaysia.
Malaysia.
It took off from Malaysia.
Yep.
Okay.
It was an international flight, so there were a lot of people on board.
Wow. Oh, boy.
Almost 300.
Oh, goodness.
That's crazy.
Yeah. As we get ready to wrap up here, Ryan, do you have anything to kind of part us? Send us on our way with a song and a prayer or anything, or
more robot voice?
More robot voice?
That was fun. I like these videos. I like doing this with you guys every week.
Me too. Thank you.
And then other than that, just anyone else have anything before we say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
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 Oh, we got Scooby-Doo on screen again, I see.
Yeah.
We do?
Oliver.
Oh, you call my little boy Scooby-Doo. Oh, he's so cute.
What do you think I'm talking about? I mean, he's a dog.
He's so cute. He's my little Scooby-Doo. Oh, he's so cute. Okay, enough, because I don't stop.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Thank
All right,
you, guys.
Absolutely, everybody. This is it for this week. We'll be back next week. Please check us out, and also please, if you see any promos for the shows and stuff, please share them out as well, because once again, as you know, we need audience participation. That's the fun part about all this. So we can't do this without you, literally. So with that being said, I think that with that, we will say goodbye, and we'll see you all next week. Sit, boo-boo, sit. Good dog.